Hey, what's up everyone? Good morning and welcome to a wonderful rainy day up here in Omkoi. We are up in the mountains about a 2-hour drive from Chiang Mai. Southwest, you come up into these lands and it is like a world of its own. We're at about 1,000 meters elevation. You can see the mist. It's been raining for days, not just today. It makes me think that it's like this for most of the rainy season, which gives me a lot of respect for how the people live up here for generations, you know. A lot of the coffee that is grown in Thailand comes from this area and a huge amount of the diversity. There's also this wonderful collision of food as well. They're bringing it from all their different cultures, and right here in the center town of Omkoi, there's a good chance that we can find a lot at a restaurant just like the one behind us. Actually, there are only 2 restaurants open. That also has seemed to be a theme of this trip. Each town seems to just have 2 restaurants that are still in business, so maybe it means those are the 2 best, who knows, but we've had a great time so far, and this restaurant looks to be beautiful. See you for some khao rat gang right now. You can see the gate welcoming you into the village of Omkoi. This is called the Tesaban, the municipal area. Oh, the amount of dishes. It's just incredible. So she has 22 dishes. 22! And that's not even including all the things that she has pre-packaged. Let's look in the pots. You can find a lot of special things in pots like this, in villages like this. Let's get a look. คุณป้าเป็นยังไงบ้างครับวันนี้สบายดีไหมครับขอดูในหม้อได้ไหมครับ Oh, that is gang hung lei. You just need one smell. All of that preserved garlic, the sweet ginger. แกงฮังเลนี้เป็นเนื้อหมูนะครับ Kai palo with extremely fatty bits of pork. Wow, that looks pretty good actually. That looks murky and delicious. That is kek sukanun. Okay, great. Any other? Oh,ครับ Okay. นั่งทานที่นี่ได้ไหมครับไม่ได้ค่ะ Oh, เพราะช่วงนี้อ๋อใช่ไหมครับ Okay. ผมเคยมาอยู่Oh, tough. Okay.
Omkoi is the most strict COVID place we ever been.
It's true. It's true. You know, up in the hills, people really take care. It's not only because of COVID, but a situation like COVID will show you the communities that are up in the hills, they really stick to themselves. And that will show you how they have managed to exist and survive for centuries, but they still have that mentality. And so Omkoi is the place where we have had to report our previous location. Also, it's been tough for food also, but I mean, more important things. But anyways, for this video, what are we gonna do? Even that other restaurant had no tables.
Maybe had one euro.
โอเคคุณป้าครับขอซุปขนุนแล้วก็ไส้อั่วนะครับเนื้ออะไรครับป้าโอ้โห beautiful ขายแบบไหนครับช่าง
ขีดละ70 บาท
2 ขีดได้เยอะไหมครับขอที่
มันไม่มี
Did you see what she did
เนาะ
ใส่แค่หมูที่ทำเองด้วย
ใช่เพิ่งทำเสร็จใหม่ๆเลย
น่ากินมากครับแบบนี้
กำลังทำ
That's awesome น่ากินมากครับ That move that cap moo in the bag first and then with the jackfruit that's so awesome
มาจากที่ไหน
เชียงใหม่แต่เราไม่ได้ไปที่อื่นนะครับอยู่เชียงใหม่ตลอดครับ
แล้วพักที่ไหนคะ
เรียกว่าบ้านสวนกาแฟรีสอร์ทน่ากินมากครับ I've never seen that move before. You saw it in the bag. You saw she had her gigantic serving of cap moo. It's like a pork crackling, right? So she filled the bag first with that and then whacked in the jackfruit curry on top. That's so awesome.
ทานเผ็ดได้ไหม
ทานเผ็ดได้อยู่ครับ Oh wow.
มีน้ำพริกด้วยค่ะ
เหมือนน้ำพริกขา
อันนี้ก็น้ำพริกขา 100% เลยค่ะ
โอเคโอ้ว้าวป้าน่ากินมากเลย
แล้วข้าวเหนียวเอาไหมคะ
เอา
สัก10 บาท
โอเคแค่10 บาทโอเคขอบคุณครับ Look at this too that jerky oh my gosh well we had our fill yesterday of
แต่ว่าทำแค่หมูใหม่ๆเลยว้าวโอ้ มันร้อนๆแล้วทิ้งไว้นานมันจะมีสีดำมันจะไหม้เนาะกลิ่นมันจะไม่หอมต้องรีบๆทำ ชิมได้นะ ชิมได้นะคะ ชิมเลย เมื่อก่อนเคยมานี่ปั่นจักรยานมาหรือเปล่า
ความจำที่มากครับสุดยอด
ที่
วัน
ป้า
นั้นพาเพื่อนมา
ใช่ใช่
น้ำ
ปั่น
กิน
จักร
ลาบ
ยานมาเนาะตอนนั้นอ่ะ
Amazing memory. That is amazing.
ป้าจำได้ปั่นจักรยานมาป้ายังมาแอบมองจักรยานเลย จักรยานอยู่ในหลอค่ะ
ใช่ใช่อันนี้เป็นเหตุผลที่ผมรู้ว่าคุณป้าทำกับข้าวอร่อยมากครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ครับโอ้มากแต่ไม่ได้จะว่าป้าทำแค่หมูสด
ทำส่งมินิมาร์ทด้วย ถ้าใครสั่งก็ทำขายหน้าบ้านด้วย
ๆ Amazing. Okay, let's go taste. She said we can taste. She said, I remember you rode your bicycle with your friend last time. She said, I know you liked the food. She said, I'm going to give you a free takeaway bag of the fresh one because I remember you as a customer. She's so cool. That was more than 1 year ago. And I only came here one time. Okay. Oh wow, it is crackling. I mean, just get that microphone in there. Can you hear that crackling, the sizzling? Yeah, ไม่ต้องทอนไม่เป็นไรครับ
เดี๋ยวป้าให้ลูกก่อนนี้ไปชิมนะ มันจะออกแข็งๆหน่อย เคยกินบ้างไหม
No, you don't like it.
ลองชิมดูแกะป้าจะคั่วเนาะข้างในมันก็จะเป็นเม็ดแกะแบบนี้ก็ง่ายอยู่
Oh, ใช่
มันก็จะมันๆนะไม่รู้มันจะอร่อยหรือเปล่าพี่ป้าไหม
It's really hard. She did that really fast. I recognize this. It's some kind of like a wild peanut, but it's from a big tree. It's not from the field.
ไปชิมนะแก้เหงานะเวลาง่วงนอนกินจะได้ไม่เหงา อร่อยไหมมันเนาะ
ใช่ใช่ Very much like a potato. If the potato is dehydrated, not in a bad way. It's like that is amazing. You know what? It's like a mix between a steamed peanut, which is a very common snack. She has some of that. She has some of that right here. It's like a wild peanut, I guess, like a tree peanut. I don't know what the name is, but I'll try to find it. But that's so good. So she just gave us 2 free bags of stuff to try. Oh man. โอเคป้าหวังว่านะครับเราจะได้มานั่งคุยใหม่ครับ Oh, thank you. ฝากสวัสดีกับลุงด้วยครับครับจำได้เรานั่งคุยกันตรงนั้นนะครับแล้วก็มีหมาตัวใหญ่ด้วยใช่ไหมครับโอเคชื่อชมพู่โอเคครับโอกาสหน้านะครับขอให้ป้าแข็งแรงนะครับให้กำลังใจด้วยครับโชคดีนะคะโชคดีเช่นกัน Oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. Oh man. Oh, she has a great memory. I only came one time. So we should we
What we just said here today
all the stuff? Do you think that? อร่อยแบบนั้นนะครับซ่อนมาใหม่อร่อยมาก That's her husband. Oh, so we sat, okay, let's just sit here. You know what? Why not? So the government builds these things as a place for people to wait out of the rain or out of the sunshine, when it's really hot on some days. But up here, it's more out of the rain. So anyways, right now it's going to be useful for us because we are travelers and we don't have anywhere to sit. These trips really are fun because we can make plans of what restaurants we want to visit, and I can come up with different map routes to different villages that we want to try to reach. But in the end, the weather is what it is, and also life is what it is. And so we can also do some fun stuff like this. So I guess why not just sit right here and just try all the things. Ba just like warmed my heart so much that she remembers me. That's so cool. So I came here with Peter on a bike trip. Actually, I did include from the GoPro a few minutes of us having lunch here. Hungry and so happy, tasting all her different pork creations. So you can see she has like 10 different varieties of dried pork to pork curry. We got several of them right here.
If you want something more, just walking across and then go there.
And yeah, and if you want a re-up on any of the dishes, we know where to go. I wonder how many people have had a full lunch courtesy of that delicious restaurant sitting right here. I'm sure it's happened before. I don't know if any videos on YouTube, but today we're gonna change that. So I know, first of all, remember I was a science teacher for many years. I know this is a lot of plastic, but I also want to show how plastic is not always bad. I mean, it's an amazing invention, first of all, but up here in mountain towns like this, in rural communities, plastic is one way that people can stay healthy. Right now, I'm appreciating that. I don't have any plates, and we are able to have a full meal, and just
like if we can, if we can pick, we won't use so many plastic bags. But when we do need it,
we are.
Just don't.
I am thankful for the ease of cleanliness. And you know, that's both a good and bad thing. Yeah. It shows just our modern world, you know, right here up in Omkoi. So these are the special nuts. We're gonna have these as a snack later. They really impressed me with how it's like a cross between like a potato and a peanut. This she gave us for free, but and you see, I was riding my bike in the rain, you know, fast trying to get home, but nervous. People here just fly down the roads. They are so used to it. So it must be like this just half the year. So we have 3 different things that she gave us as snacks. So that's what these are. The capmu she was frying fresh. The bananas, you saw how many bananas she has? She also makes a snack of those. I love these bananas. And then she said she has a friend who collects these from the forest. And she said there are also different shops in town that buy that deep fried pork skin from her. So it does come from the pork skin. So we have right here a bag of buffalo. So we have here 2 large chunks of buffalo meat. These are steamed. Quite healthy, actually. With them, you have nampik ka, which is, ka means galangal, and it is so aromatic. Actually, whew, that is saliva inducing. It's still hot, so she makes this herself too. Dude, is amazing. How many dishes can she make herself? Got sticky rice right here. And then that, one of my favorite dishes. This is not tam or gang, this is called soup. So soup is kind of like another type of yum. So it's a jackfruit salad, but it is not vegan in any shape or form. Jackfruit is very good at being a vegan substitute for meat, but this one right here, Northern Thai style, is very far from being vegan. There's a lot of pork fat, pork oil. It's even sitting on a bed of fresh fried capmu pork cracklings. Look at that. Oh man, you can just sense the texture in that, can't you? Wow. You see the onions, you see the shreds of the jackfruit, so she pounds it, but not completely. Lovely texture, and then the kaffir lime leaf. I can smell all of that right now. What a day. Still a cool day being up here in Omkoi. It is a special place. Thank you for hanging out with us. So just from this sampling right here, you can see, even though Thailand does grow just an abundance of fresh vegetables, and it has a ton of fruit as well. You can see in the cold weather, pretty much everywhere in the world, it's always the same story. You need your meat, you need your oils and fattiness, and then carbohydrate to tie it together. So while the rice is still warm, just diving in. Let's go. Grab a whole hunk of buffalo meat. Beautiful. Do you know which piece that is?
I don't know.
Steamed. I mean, wow, can you... Oh, it's really soft, actually. I'm pulling it apart. I was wondering how hard I was gonna have to bite this. No, not hard at all. Look at the color inside. That's how you know that it's buffalo. So one look into a pot like that, you can see the darkness of the meat, you know it's buffalo and not beef. Wow. Like a Sunday roast. It smells like that too. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Camera woman, please join me. That's so good. Sticky rice. And when you are sitting down like this, you know, many workers throughout the day, you will see they share lunch like this, just like this. They might not have a plastic bag of sticky rice, but all of the gangs and the curries and the meat will be in bags like this because they buy it from a shop just like this. And then they'll bring this in the wicker basket, sometimes just a huge serving, and they always share it, which is always awesome. So it's common to see someone with like a handful of sticky rice, and then they just dab in the dishes like this. So that is nampikka. Peppery, but a ton of galangal. That's the important thing. Oh, it's so herbal and aromatic. Like a crazy kind of sourness, like an exciting, peppery, dry spice immediately. Oh my. That's really spicy. That is a very unique flavor. Because galangal is it's so spicy. Like ginger is spicy, but galangal is like almost like a Sichuan peppercorn, like very citrusy, as well as being like warm and hearty. Make a combo bite right here. I'm just laughing that it really tastes like a roast, you know? Like, what if grandma, she took so much time to make a Sunday roast, right? Like a special occasion, and then you just eat the entire thing with your hands. Like instead of fancy silverware at a nice table with the whole family, what if everyone just had huge handfuls of sticky rice and they just all went straight in with the hands for the roast? It would be a very different kind of Sunday, very fun Sunday lunch. It's so easy to share. It's so hand-friendly like this. Look at that. Yeah. That buffalo is so easy to eat on its own. But for the next one, I'm kind of making like a spoon of sticky rice. So everyone will naturally compress the sticky rice in this hand before dipping it into stuff. So that, you know, to be polite, so that the sticky rice doesn't come apart whenever you dip it into something that's a little bit not so dry. But in a dish like this, you need the sticky rice to like work out one bite for yourself. It's just a mess. It's a mash. It's just a huge serving size, this bag of soup kanum. Wow. Oh, that jackfruit. Wow. Dry chili, dry garlic, well, actually fried garlic, and the kaffir lime leaf. But then, so all the dry stuff there, but then the base The kanun itself is so mushy. It is such a texture pairing. That is delicious. Yeah, look at that. That's a huge bite. Oh man. It smells so good too. Amazing.
Did you try to use that dry top to eat this? Did the top.
So as good as this is, the bonus serving, that special move, I've really never seen that. Huge pieces. Look at that. Okay, gotta just try that first. It's like the just tantalizing your own mouth. You know what that bite is gonna produce. Take the whole thing. Very oily and wonderfully crunchy. A lot of garlic in that one. Yeah, that's like top 3 combo bite in all of Thailand.
Really?
It's so full of pork fat. Yeah, what I said is true. To have a jackfruit curry that is so porky. I'm making you a bite right now. So happy, that combo. Okay. I'm even excited for you. Look at that bite. Okay, come closer. Sorry, that was a huge bite, but it had to be done. How good is that?
Need some beer.
Coming from someone who's only had beer 5 times in her whole life.
It's a very interesting experience here. The restaurant is here, but we cannot sit. And we are lucky in front is the bus, waiting for bus place. And this is the first time I really feel in Thailand people serious for COVID. The first time.
Yeah.
Because most places they just do as normal. But here, they ask him, where you from? Where you will go? And here they say, no, you're not allowed to sit inside to eating. It's while Thailand are ready open for the tourists come back. Thailand are planned to open very soon. But here they still very strict for the COVID. No inside eating. That's why we are at the bus station. No table, no anything. Only had the food with us. And outside it's raining.
Wait. 3, 2, 1. Jackfruit is pork oil deliciousness curry.
Please, I have some beer to drink right now.
Yeah.
That's Southern Thai. Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's legit. It's full on flavor. Yeah. More sticky rice?
That's too spicy, dude.
It's too spicy, dude. I know what she wants. She doesn't want more sticky rice. She wants another piece of this steamed. That is what you want.
This is very spicy than the chili I buy from that Southern Thai restaurant.
Oh, that one.
Nam Pik.
Yes, I remember that. Okay, yep.
How can you eat so much? It's so spicy.
No, pick up beef. It's really spicy.
This is a dry Nam Pik kapi. I used this have the tongue to eat, so this one spicy and this one not that spicy.
the richness of these bites is massive. Can you believe that combo?
You're very tasty.
She is such a genius with that. Can't move. I know your nose is good. Okay. This guy's gonna be happy.
You do the fat part.
I didn't notice she kept going. That's how much she sells.
Zoom back to you.
You better believe it. It is.
So
It is
tasty.
so delicious, so tasty. Yep. One more reason why I just couldn't be patient. This morning I rode in the rain for hours, and it is just like, it makes me realize that I'm a little bit of a wuss in the nice Thai weather. I mean, it is hot, but it's always the same. So you never need to dress for rain, cold, warm like you do in some other countries. Thailand, it's just hot. You know it's just going to be hot. But today, when it was 15 or 16 centigrade and raining, I know in England that's like an every day. That's a normal day. I was really cold, really cold. So when I got home, came to the hotel, jumped straight in the shower, and then I said, Lisa, we gotta go eat right now.
Meat. Eat meat.
And she was being patient, waiting for me. She is also hungry, for sure.
I'm willing to share some of my buffalo with me.
Oh, okay. It's a special piece right there.
The doggy don't even need to chew.
Yeah. Buffalo is very tasty, but this is out of control, delicious. Wow.
It had a famous sentence is, did you ever hear like this? The longest distance is I'm sitting in front of you, but I cannot sit inside to eat. Did you ever heard this famous sentence? No? The longest distance is I'm eat in front of you, but I cannot actually sit inside. It's not a 莎士比亚 to say that or who? Shakespeare. How you can? It's the guy who write the Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, Shakespeare.
Right?
Yeah.
The original is the longest distance was something I'm in front of you, but you don't know I love you. Never in front of the restaurant, but we cannot sit inside to eat.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how can you eat this chili so much. I want to try again. Give it to me. Ah.
Now we see.
His behavior.
This dog is great. He took his chance, And I think he picked wisely. He got a treat of buffalo today.
Good job.
Wow. And these actually can easily, this will keep for a long time.
They're so spicy but tasty.
Yeah. So he's still nervous of you with the camera, but he thinks that I'm his friend. I'm the one that's providing the buffalo. Whew. So I am so satisfied. That was quite a bit of fat, but incredible amounts of flavor, and just it's a special day. It feels so good sometimes to be remembered. Yeah, you know, just for those cool encounters that you have in life. It's special when the other person also remembers you as fondly, I hope, as fondly as I remember her. So my friend Peter and I, we did have a beautiful breakfast here with her more than a year ago. She remembered me pretty quickly, which is just awesome. So I'm happy that I could share this place with Lee. I'm happy that I could share a cool, kind of unique, kind of short video today, but a very, very fun one, I hope.
The dog is so smart. He
He's
already
gone.
crossed the street. He know you finished.
The buffalo's gone, the dog, shoop, gone. Have a great day, everyone. Please, if you do have any memories of a special traveler type situation where you shared either a drink or even a meal while sitting waiting for a bus or your next transportation, maybe leave me a little comment. I really think those are some of the best stories that travelers can share with each other. So if you do have one of those stories, if you feel like giving me a little detail in the comments, it'd be cool. Have a great day, everyone. Cheers. And cheers to another great day traveling around the Ma Hong Son Loop. I think we are going to have just one more video before we are home. It has been a great trip, and thank you so much for joining us for all of these videos, all of these days, all of these stories and experiences. Much love from both of us to you. Have a great day today. Later.
Right? Like this? The longest distance in the world is I buy the food from you, but I cannot sit inside to eat. That's for longest distance.
You want some more sticky rice?
No, thank you.